Hello, my name is Eric Boberg and welcome to my channel. Today I will be talking about expressing your needs and wants and what's the purpose of expressing them. So, many people talk about the dropping all the desires and to then become free. And to not get confused what that actually means. So when I talk about what I want, for example, say I want $1 million or I want something like that, and then if you believe that the want being satisfied is what you want, that's when you get into the cycle of chasing something. You feel like, oh, I can't be myself, or I can't experience happiness and joy and freedom and love and everything like that unless I have the things that my needs and desires say that I need and want. But it's actually about expressing the love and freedom by just daring to be vulnerable and express your wants and needs. That is the goal. That is the purpose of the wants and needs, to give you a point of reference, to make sure that you're actually expressing, because it's quite easy to get stuck in your head and pretend that you don't want things, to protect yourself from failure, for example, or get lost in fantasy, thoughts and emotions about what could be, or instead of facing the truth of what is, and in reality then express your wants and needs and who you are. And the act of expressing your wants is the freedom you're looking for. You might think that, but I want to be full of love and happiness, and you have these experiences where you've been really happy, for example, in a social situation, or you just met a person that you fell in love with, or something like that. But that is actually a thought saying that that's the experience that you need to feel these positive emotions. And there is really no way to logically explain this as if, because sadness can be extremely enjoyable. And it's very common when you talk about this that you hear people instantly go for the worst possible scenario and say like, oh, but you can't possibly enjoy this. And I'm just suggesting, take it one step at a time. Take it one step to just start expressing your wants and needs. And then it will feel like it is going to take a certain amount of that you need to be brave to express this, but that is actually, feeling brave is the feeling of liberation, the freedom, the feeling of freedom. And you will just start getting a deeper sense of experience, because the normal linear way of living is you want something and then in time eventually you will get it, and then you will feel a moment of happiness. But just switching the experience, the detachment away from the goal and into the moment, what's happening right now, then you end up just enjoying expressing your desires and needs and who you are, and the outcome is no longer that important, because the outcome is just another situation, another thing for you to express your truth and show who you are in regards to that situation. If it turns out that you lose a relationship because of this, it only means that then you can express sadness, for example. And that's just as good. And you will notice that it's just as good. And I just invite you to try it. Try to just express yourself more truly, more who you are, more from the heart. And just another example. Judgments are usually a way we try to shape the world into being the way we want it to be. Somebody behaves, if a partner behaves a way you don't want them to, instead of like seeing them who they are, like why are they doing this, and who am I that don't want this, and start to see like the dissonance or what's really going on under the surface. You get stuck on judging them, for example, and then you get into a fight about the judgment instead of getting closer to each other by discussing your wants and desires. And once again, it's not the actual conversation. It's about that you go this way in the experience, that you go deeper into it, that connects you to your heart and expresses the loves and desire and the freedom that you're looking for. So the direction is deeper, not forward. Going down into the experience is the way towards your heart and freedom. And that is actually the direction that the thoughts are looking for, but they can't find it. So in the example with a partner, if you instead talk about what scares you about this, why are you having a judgment about this behavior? What are you perhaps scared that this will be a thorn in your side that will prevent you from feeling love? And just not that conversation that you need to fix this to feel love, but the actual vulnerability of talking about it in that way will connect you to your heart. It's not, for example, classical problem is one person wants to clean the house more often than the other. And the conversation about it from the heart, about why you actually feel that this is a problem, because you want to live from the heart and connect with your partner, that conversation brings you into the heart without solving the problem. However, the problem will naturally, you can't control the outcome because you are who you are and your partner is who they are in this moment. And but the conversation about it, the going deeper into expressing vulnerability and love is the way forward. It is the way to get that which you're looking for. But of course, in these situations, it's extra challenging because there will be thoughts coming at you, telling you why you shouldn't feel loved, that you don't love this person, or that you're not happy in this moment. And it's all about just letting go of this. Don't try to argue with those thoughts. Just let them go and just go to the heart. Just dare to go to the heart no matter what, and you will find it. Thank you.